Hello everyone. I hope you are having a great start to the year. In this video, I will go over an Atlas tree that mostly focuses on the breach mechanic. Breach is pretty cheap in this league, which makes it an interesting alternative to other farming methods. We will invest points into the following mechanics: breach, strongboxes, spirits, shrines, eater of worlds, and we will roll away a couple of mechanics and take a small Nico node. Go briefly over the nodes: probing for weakness, evolving hives. If you are going to farm Chayula, I would definitely recommend Tortured Dreams. And if you go for the cheaper version, which we will talk about later, I will take Freed from Flesh, Call of Sheshula, Eve of Invasion, Within the Grasp, Power Struggle. And here you can decide yourself. If you are pretty fast, I will take Flash Breach. And if you are a bit on the slower side when it comes to clearing, I would take Heavy Breach. And the last node would be Otherworldly Artifacts. For Strongbox, Twice Tempted, Tamper Proof, Secret Operations. And I always personally go for Backup Case and Vault of Mysteries. If you want to, you can also go for Concealed Logistics, but I personally think this is unnecessary. The Shrines nodes are Supplication. We add a Shrine, Syncretism, and Drawn to Power. The Spirit nodes are Seance and Unrelenting Torment. Eater of World nodes are Eldritch Gaze, Rampant Growth, and the Shadow of Hunger. The Nico node that I talked about is optional. This will just help you to clear the map faster, give you movement speed, damage, maximum elemental resistances, but the downside to this is that you have to pay for a Sulfide Scarab. So this is totally up to you. I also decided to roll away Delirium, Ultimatum, Blight, and Ritual. All right, let me show you an extra run. But before we start, let me quickly tell you how much you have to roughly pay per run. I have two sections. These sections both cost at around 10.5 Chaos Orbs per run. I pay 10 Chaos Orbs for the Breach Scarab, 4 Chaos Orbs for the Ambush Map Device Craft, 3 Chaos Orbs for the Sulfide Scarab, and 4 Chaos, roughly 4 Chaos Orbs for the Chisels. The total cost for this run would be 42 Chaos Orbs, which means we would need to get at least 32 Chayula Splinters to break even. If we get that, we break even. If we get more, we are making profit. This Sextant is a bit more expensive. If you want to invest a bit less, you can go for the Ul Natul version of this. But if you decide to go for the Ul Natul version, I would highly recommend that you take these nodes out and reinvest them into these nodes. Optional scarabs that I would recommend are Divination Scarabs. Of course, it always depends on the map, and Reliquary Scarabs. The maps that I would recommend you to run are Cemetery, Tropical Island, Dunes, and Jungle Valley, just because of the nature of their layout. They are all pretty open. Another thing that I would also like to note is Breach gets more profitable the higher map tier is. But if you just want to start out, it is totally fine to run low tier maps. I will demonstrate that by running this tier 8 Tropical Island map.
must have time to gather my will. I must have time to gather my will.
Come, pretty little rocks.
Alright, that is the loot that we got. We got 88 Chayula Sprinters, which roughly translates to 114.4 Chaos Orbs and some other small trash loot. I know this strategy is not for everyone since it is required to click a lot and you need to have good AoE clear. But as you can see, this is a decent way to make currency. Alright, that concludes the video. I hope you guys found it informative. I wish you guys a wonderful new year and good luck. Bye.